in Charlotte, North Carolina. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Going deep right away. It is caught at the 20. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Roma Dudes a touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lawrence going to throw straight away here. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. That's complete. David Njoku. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Back-to-back carries here. Ooh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. He's still going at the 30. He gets loose down the right side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game with that board. I love that.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's not just these offenses in the league that love to move their chess pieces around. These defensive guys, they can do the same. And having that sub-linebacker flying into the outside and making the play, well, that was like a rook destroying a pawn.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And the Eagles take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. From the 19. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing off the play fake here. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They're going for this. Got a man. It's Njoku. And he crosses the sideline 1 yard or 2 beyond that 30. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
He'll throw it yet again. Has him on the quick hitter. He's out to clear. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. Into the secondary past the 40. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Eagles with the football. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. Working quickly here. From the 20 on 2nd down. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Montgomery. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing on 2nd and 4. Intercepted in the end zone. Takes this one back for the pick 6. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, well, 30, 40 yards into his return. Then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened. What a return to add to that list.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Getting right back to it after that interception. That one complete to Njoku. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He'll throw it. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. On the return, here's Jones. Good looking return here, and he's got room. He's at the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish up their opening drive. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Returnable from the 2. And he'll be out of bounds at the 22-yard line on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. And he fakes the spike. Cox, there's that rookie out of Florida State. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. This play goes for 36. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Play action on 1st down. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Whew, I think the coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space, and if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Montgomery gets it from the gun. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he is on 3rd and long. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Roma Dudes a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Jones. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Lawrence now off the play action. He rolls to his right. He can run it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
46-yard line.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Looking to throw. Lawrence has the connection to Jones. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st down throw. Lawrence splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers pushing to get within range for a game winner. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. They send a man in motion. Looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Now to throw. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Connection made to Coleman. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
Option play. Here's Montgomery. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Staying on the ground with Montgomery.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Here he is to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. This a 39-yarder. That one is good! And late in the fourth, they have grabbed a lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Austin. He's got a lane up past the 30. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return.
Trailing by one score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Setting up to pass. Harrison's got it on the sideline. And he crosses midfield before going out. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. Here he is to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Not worry about 3 downs when you need only 1. Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. Has room down the left sideline. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here comes Austin. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Eagles take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback now?